Hey folks, it's Endymion for the Dork-at-Arms, etc. As you can see, weird new place setting. Ooh, not really, but I'm back for Thanksgiving at my old childhood home. And I just want to make a quick thing about something in fencing that I think gets discussed very, very little, both in historical HEMA and in sport fencing, which is breath control and everything. So a lot of novice athletes, and I noticed this when I was in marching band as well, you would breathe in the upper chest, which I'm not a doctor or anything, but just that action seems to create some tension. And from what I've heard, both from other musicians and from other athletes, is that especially weightlifters take note of this, is that it creates unnecessary tension. It can raise your blood pressure. It's sort of closer to hyperventilating. But if you breathe deeply into the stomach, you gain strength, you calm your heart, you can lower your blood pressure somewhat, slightly. Yeah, it's just better, when you're putting in that physical stress. I was actually recently at a tournament down in San Luis Obispo, and that was probably the key to me going as far as I did in the tournament. I only got into the top 16, but that's still better than I expected, and the only way that I got there was keeping a cool head, keeping a clear mind, and just so taking that breath into your lower lungs, as it were, and expanding your belly. That's something that a lot of I know weightlifters, bodybuilders, and I learned it in marching band, is very important, to keep your endurance going and all that. That's not something that I've ever heard discussed on any fencing channel. I may have just missed those videos. It seems like a rudimentary thing, I mean, we're good enough at doing it just to keep living. It's obviously nothing as mystical as you see on Demon Slayer or whatever, but it is important. And just keep that in mind. Be aware of how you're breathing when you're doing something athletic, doing something strenuous, such as marching in a marching band or fencing in your full longsword kit. Yeah, so that's my main point and everything. I'm Endymion for the Dork-at-Arms, etc. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.